Oh no. It is way too cold out here for this. Oh man. Today is Wednesday, January 8th. It's a little before 7 in the morning. It's like, I don't know, like 34 degrees out here. But, we're getting it done. I'd rather be in the shower with a grizzly bear right now than out here doing this shit. Pardon my language. But the show must go on. And so we will. It's another one of those days where I'm supposed to be running like 6 miles today, but we're not going to do that because I'm still getting over the sickness. So what we're probably going to do like, 3 or 4 miles. Just to kind of ease back into things at a comfortable pace, Nothing crazy. So we're going to do 3 to 4 miles probably. And we'll see where that gets us. I'm sure it'll be fine, but man, it is cold out here. And I cannot express to you enough how much I just want to turn around and go back inside and, call it a day because it's too cold. But we're not going to do that. Car coming. Shit. Because this is where discipline comes into play. Having some discipline over some motivation. I'm motivated to do this? No, not really. But I do have a little bit of discipline, so shouldn't be too. That's what makes it easy, I guess. Not easy, but that's what makes it doable. To get out of bed in the morning and to do this. Although I did take a little while to get out of bed this morning. I'm about an hour behind, but that's okay. Slept in a bit. I was tired. I got on a bike coming. We got it done. So I'm gonna go do this run. Stop stalling because it's cold out here. And see you on the other side. Yo, tell me how I somehow did more than what I wanted to do. Yet again, just wrapped up my run. And as expected, my throat is kind of tight because it's freaking cold out. And, I've been sick. So, ended up doing like 4.36 miles, aiming for somewhere between 3 to 4 miles, and ended up doing, half a mile to a mile more than that. It's I don't know. Didn't really mean to, but I don't know. I just was going with it. I kind of had a route. My dang finger. I kind of had a route in mind already, and so I just kind of ran the route. I guess I didn't really realize how far it was. I thought it was closer to 4 miles. So yeah, but I feel good. Body warmed up quite a bit. Hands aren't freezing anymore, so that's good. But yeah, it would have been real easy for me to stay in bed today and not do this. It almost happened, actually, but managed to talk myself into getting up, albeit a little late, but we still got it done. That's sort of the power of discipline. It helps lead you to consistency because you're not always going to be motivated to do the things that you need to do. Like today I knew I needed to get up and run and move my body. Not saying that I necessarily wanted to, but it boiled down to my discipline to, do the things that I know I need to do, regardless of how I feel about doing them. So, feel good after this run though. I have a love-hate relationship with running. I've never really enjoyed it. I didn't really play any sports or anything growing up. I played like baseball and soccer when I was younger, but then like middle school came around, and I just kind of stopped doing it. I didn't play sports in middle school. Excuse me, sorry. I didn't play sports in high school, and then for whatever reason, God, cough. For whatever reason, at 18 years old, I decided to join the military. And, they require you to run in the military. I don't know if you knew that, but running is a requirement amongst other things. And, that was kind of the biggest shock for me, was trying to run. You have to run 2 miles for time, or at least you did. I don't know what the PT requirements are anymore. It's been 10 years since I've been out, so I'm sure they've changed to something really cool and exciting now. But, back then it was just push-ups for time, or timed push-ups, timed sit-ups, and then a 2 mile run. And you had to run as an 18-year-old. I think the age group is like 18 to 24, and you got to run 2 miles. Sorry. God, you had to run 2 miles in the maximum you could run it in was like 16 and a half minutes. So for those of you following along, doing the math, that's like an 8-minute and 15-second mile. I cannot do that now. I could barely do it back then. And I almost failed at a basic because I couldn't pass the run on the PT test. I kept failing the run until finally, it was like my last chance. And I ended up running it, and I think I beat the time. I don't remember, by like 10 seconds or something, maybe not even that much, but it was, got it done, I guess. Got it done, and, ever since then, really, I've made it a point to, run a little. I always come back to running. I may take some time off from running for a little while, and then, I'll come back to it a year or two later and just pick it up again. But I think the fastest I ever ran the 2 mile was like 13:30, which even for me, that was fast. 13:30. Woo, we're talking it's like I don't know, sub 7-minute miles, and I, again, couldn't do that now, but for young 18-year-old Brady, it was a possibility. But I remember when I was in AIT, which comes after basic training, you have to go do, you have to go do your advanced individual training that's specific to your MOS in the military. And the cadre there would take us on some long runs because our first sergeant liked to run, and you were gonna freaking run with him. So we'd go on some 5-6 mile runs, and I never made those. They were always running 5 miles at an 8-minute pace. Not for me, sorry. I'll walk the last 3 miles. But I remember getting back from a run one of those days where I actually put in some effort towards the end to stay with the group, and because you run in formation, so you're all running as a group, one pace, one group for 5 miles or whatever. And I put in some effort to stay with the group, and I remember running back into the parking lot of the barracks where we were staying. So we were finished with the run, and I don't know if I was just happy because the run was finally over or what, but I remember thinking to myself, and I think I said it out loud to one of the cadre, I was like, man, I hate running, but I love the way that I feel after I'm done running. And that's just that still rings true. I really don't like running in the moment, but when I'm done, you get you get that the runner's high, that endorphin rush, and it feels good. So I don't know. I guess it's the one thing that keeps me going on mornings like this when it's cold. I'm just chasing that high, baby. Just chasing that high. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna cross the street here, go back to my house where it's nice and warm, and then I'm going to stretch and probably going to maybe start work because it's almost time for me to start work. So yeah, all in all, I guess given the circumstances, I'm okay. I'm kind of happy with my run, but you know, lots of improvement to do still. So I look forward to doing that as well. But you know, happy Wednesday, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Got a little bench press action tomorrow, I think. So I'll see y'all then. Thanks for watching, guys.